Greetings everybody, and welcome to the Vintage Sewing Machine Garage YouTube channel. You are looking at, yes, a bulb. A sewing machine light bulb from my Singer, this Singer that I have been making videos about and talking about how excited I am to have it for the first time because it has that wonderful, special, very cool light fixture where you turn the light switch in the location where you normally see a tension assembly. So, how did I make out? Well, where to start? I decided to go to a local sewing shop. They have, they do work on new machines for people, but they also tinker with old machines like I do, and they are a place where I can usually go in a pinch to find something. I buy a lot of my parts online just because I can buy them in bulk and I can, I don't have to go running across the city for them. But I decided, well, maybe they'll have it because they have quite a few different bulbs. One of the only places in the city that you can go and find a variety of sewing machine bulbs, to their credit. Well, they looked at every bulb they had, and they had, oh gosh, they had to have had 15 bulbs. Some with screw bases, some with bayonet bases. They had incandescent and they had LEDs, but they did not have this bulb. In fact, I don't know if any of them had ever seen this bulb. As I've shown you in other videos, this bulb was designed, I believe, for white so that this light fixture or light switch with the bulb could be inserted into the opening, which I have shown all of you. So, well, where to now? I'm going to ponder this. The dimensions of this bulb, by the way, are, let's see here, it is 45 millimeters in length. It is 11 millimeters at the base, and by the base I mean the area with the threads, right, where it gets screwed in. So that is 11 millimeters. I'm giving you all that's the comedy portion of the video, listening to me get tongue-tied. And then the bulb width is 15 millimeters wide. And again, they have at the store, they've got bulbs with this thread base, so that's not so hard to find. But again, this light fixture was designed for this bulb. And so if I go longer, then the end of the longer bulb is going to push up against the machine, and the machine's not going to be happy. It could cause the bulb to short out, or not short out, but blow out or crack. And then the ones that are short enough, the bulb is too wide. Again, you want to be very careful. With a sewing machine bulb, you can go smaller than the one that it was specified by the manufacturer. As long as the base, if it's a bayonet, or a screw type base, you got to have that right. And as long as the dimensions of the base are the same, you can use a bulb that is shorter in length or narrower in width, and the machine should accept it as long as the wattage is correct, and you should be okay. This is a general approach, okay? Your experience may vary here, but this is what I've noticed over the years. However, in this case, I don't want to go larger. You really don't ever want to go larger because you risk overheating the bulb, getting your machine hot, and causing any who knows, other problems. In this case, this is extra tight. So I am on a quest, and I'm determined that this machine will once again have a working light. Now I'm assuming that this switch, which turns easily, you can hear it clicking back and forth, as I've shown in an earlier video. I'm assuming that the switch is good, because if, I can't test the switch. It's a chicken and egg or a switch and bulb situation. I've got to get a working bulb that will go in to the machine and test the switch to see if the switch works. If the switch doesn't work, then having a new bulb is much ado about nothing, as the bard said. But I am undeterred, and I will continue searching. Perhaps it is time to go looking online. And I think in the next video, I'll show you all, maybe I'll create a new series called Searching Online series to kind of give you an idea of where I go to look. I've started, I think I started a series on where to find parts, but online is a great place to find sewing parts. You know, if this was 75 years ago, you wouldn't have online, and you would basically go to a sewing shop or a machine dealer and find different parts. But don't give up hope. I am going to continue to look. I am open to either an incandescent or an LED, as long as it has this screw base specification and it is no wider or longer than this bulb. If you have seen this bulb anywhere, or if you know where I might find one, please feel free to share in the comments, and you could have, in an indirect way or maybe a direct way, you will have a hand in the restoration and the saving of this 1950s beautiful turquoise straight stitch class 15 cone sewing machine under the name domestic, but made or guaranteed by the White Sewing Machine Company. That's a mouthful. And that's all I have for you today with my quest for a bulb. But hang in there with me, because we've got to find something to work for this machine. And this is the first time I've ever been stumped with a bulb, but not going to give up yet. Thank you all for watching. We will see you next time.